Welcome to our video on sustainable agriculture. In this video, we'll explore the concept of sustainable agriculture, its history, its current state, and its future. We'll also take a look at some of the most innovative and inspiring sustainable farming practices from around the world. What is sustainable agriculture? Sustainable agriculture is an approach to farming that balances economic, environmental, and social factors. It involves practices that promote soil health, biodiversity, and ecosystem services while also providing food, fiber, and other products. Sustainable agriculture has its roots in traditional farming practices and has evolved over time to meet the challenges of modern agriculture. In India, sustainable agriculture has a long history dating back to the Vedic period. In some parts of India, farmers still practice sustainable farming methods like crop rotation, intercropping, and organic fertilization. These practices have helped to preserve soil fertility and maintain high crop yields for centuries. Recently, some farmers in India have also adopted modern sustainable practices like precision agriculture, drip irrigation, and agroforestry, which have further enhanced their productivity and sustainability. The current state of sustainable agriculture. Despite its many benefits, sustainable agriculture still faces many challenges today. These include soil degradation, climate change, water scarcity, biodiversity loss, and poverty. However, there is also a growing movement towards sustainable agriculture, with many governments, NGOs, and private sector actors supporting it. In Kenya, the government has launched several initiatives to promote sustainable agriculture, including the National Climate Smart Agriculture Strategy and the National Agricultural Extension Policy. These policies aim to increase the adoption of sustainable farming practices like agroforestry, conservation agriculture, and rainwater harvesting. They also provide training and financing to farmers, especially women and youth, to help them transition to sustainable agriculture. Innovative sustainable farming practices. There are many innovative sustainable farming practices being developed and implemented around the world. These practices range from low-tech, low-cost methods to high-tech, high-cost solutions. In the United States, vertical farming is becoming increasingly popular as a sustainable agriculture practice. Vertical farms are indoor farms that use artificial lighting, hydroponics, and other technologies to grow crops in a vertical space. This method saves water and land, reduces transportation costs, and enables year-round production. Vertical farming has the potential to revolutionize urban agriculture and provide fresh produce to city dwellers. The future of sustainable agriculture is promising as more and more farmers and consumers realize its importance. The United Nations has set a goal of achieving sustainable agriculture by 2030 as part of its Sustainable Development Goals. In Australia, the Future Farm Industries Cooperative Research Centre is working on developing sustainable farming practices for the future. One of their projects is to breed plants that are more resilient to climate change and require less water and fertilizer. They are also exploring the potential of regenerative agriculture, which involves restoring degraded land and ecosystems through sustainable farming practices. Meet Maria, a small-scale farmer from Guatemala. Maria used to rely heavily on synthetic fertilizer and pesticide to grow her crops, which not only depleted the soil but also affected her health and her family's. When she learned about sustainable agriculture practices like composting, cover cropping, and intercropping, she decided to give them a try. After a few seasons, Maria noticed significant improvements in her soil's health, which resulted in better crop yields and higher incomes. She also stopped experiencing health problems and was able to save money on chemical inputs. Sustainable agriculture has numerous benefits, including promoting soil health, reducing erosion, improving water quality, and enhancing biodiversity. It also supports rural communities by creating jobs and fostering economic development. In Kenya, sustainable agriculture practices have helped to reduce poverty and hunger in rural communities. In the past, farmers used to rely on rain-fed agriculture, which was highly unpredictable and often resulted in crop failures. But when they started practicing conservation agriculture, which involves minimum tillage, crop rotation, and mulching, they were able to improve their soil's water retention capacity and boost crop yields. This led to higher incomes and increased food security. While there are many benefits to sustainable agriculture, there are also several challenges. These include lack of access to training, markets, and financing, as well as the initial costs of transitioning to sustainable practices. In Brazil, sustainable agriculture practices have faced resistance from large agribusinesses, which prefer to use conventional farming methods. But some farmers have found creative ways to overcome these challenges. For example, a group of farmers in the state of Parana formed a cooperative to share knowledge and resources, such as machinery and inputs. By working together, they were able to lower their costs and increase their profits. They also established direct links with consumers who were willing to pay a premium for sustainably grown products. In conclusion, sustainable agriculture is an essential aspect of building a more sustainable and equitable world. By promoting soil health, biodiversity, and ecosystem services, sustainable agriculture can help to mitigate the effects of climate change, reduce poverty, and increase food security. While there are many challenges to implementing sustainable agriculture, there are also many inspiring stories of farmers and organizations that are making it a reality. We hope this video has been informative and inspiring. Thank you for watching.